Hi guys, so today I'll be trying out this set that Die Press just brought to HSN. It's the Best Wishes Stamps and Dies set, and this set was sent free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links are in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. My goodness, let's see what's going on here. I see like a swan. Oh my gosh. Best Wishes. Let's see this. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, so we have some stamps. We have, of course, the cutting folder for the marquee. If you have the marquee, you have a replacement cutting folder. If not, you can put it to the side for something else for other use. And again, if you have any other machine that cuts any thin metal dies, you can cut these dies, and vice versa. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see. Best Wishes instruction sheet. So, of course, we have the stamping, we have the dies. I love a stamp with a die. You guys already know. So we have all that for all the different images here. And then we have like a little floral spray, and then the words like wishing you the most beautiful and special day, wishing you a lifetime of happiness, or however you want to mix and match some of these things. Congratulations, all these different stamps. And then they have some inspo here and how you might want to pair that up. So let's see this. This is so sweet. So of course we have the dies for the images, so we'll check that out right now. And again, we have the wishing you and congratulations, which are really nice sentiments there on their own or paired with the stamps here. And so let's see. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. So our pretty little swans here. Wherever you go, may happiness follow. Happily ever after. You are one of a kind. The little floral sprays. I mean, lots of sentiments, best wishes. Look at this one. She's kind of sitting there in the little pond. Or, I love that with, sorry if I'm not in frame, I just realized. It's a little bit harder to see because they're pastel on the carrier. But you can see a pair there, a couple. And this pretty one here with a little heart. Everyone needs a, and then friend like you. On your wedding day, we have a lifetime of happiness. The most beautiful and special day. You too, little heart. So pretty. So let me grab some paper and definitely some dies, some ink, and we'll get started. Okay guys, so to start off my card, I'm going to do an A2 size card. So I have that card base ready to go. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, of course, to make an A2 size. I got this little mat. It's like a vellum paper from the Lily collection from Crafter's Companion that I thought would go really well with this because it has little lilies and things, but this is just kind of like a abstract kind of background. And so I will glue this down in a minute. Not quite yet. Let's put that to the side for now. And I think what I'm going to do is use this little guy right here. And I just have a piece of marker paper here. We're going to color this and then cut it out. So I'm just going to have that there. I'm going to grab some alcohol ink markers, and it's going to be a sweet and very quick card because I just have that little bit of coloring. Again, well, in my opinion, I mean, you can color them whatever you like, but you know, if it's a little swan, it's just going to be white anyhow. So what I like to do with that is give a little accent of color. We'll talk about that in a minute, and then of course we'll color the lily pads and stuff like that. Just going to use this hybrid ink. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I have everything covered there. And let's just get that going. Okay, I missed this section here. Move this over just a little bit. Alright. Aw, okay, so with this ink, I have to let it dry real well. So in the meantime, I'll grab the alcohol ink markers I'm going to use. Okay guys, so I just grabbed some colors. You know, swans have like orange beaks. They have a little bit of black here. That's not depicted here, so you know, if you want to draw that in. If you really look at it up close, they're white, but then they have a little bit of a kind of beige color in their neck. So I don't know if you want to really make it more literal or just kind of fun. So I did grab this yellowish color and gray. So usually whenever something, like I said, is white, I give it some gray, some blue, sometimes a yellowish tan color. It just depends on what you're trying to accent. So normally with something like this, I would take like this gray, and you know, you can use the brush tip or this is ash light, and I would kind of go around, especially because again, they're kind of like a light tan color up here, And then maybe in here just add a little bit of gray because it's more of a white tone. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Just give it a little bit of gray coloring here. And then maybe bring in, this is light sunflower. And again, they're a little kind of tannish color up here. It might be a little bit much, but that'll be okay. Aww. Just like that. It looks like this one has a little pink cheek, possibly, so I'm going to put a little pink on the cheek. And, oh, I didn't grab an orange for the beak, so let me grab orange from here. This is orange medium from the original Diamond Press markers. Ooh, I didn't close that one up as well as I should have. So, you know, it's just the one color, but if I wanted to, I can just kind of continue adding color there and making it a little deeper. I don't know if you can see it's the same, the one marker, but it's a little deeper towards the face and a little bit lighter out here, just because I paired it up together. And then I'm just going to continue coloring, you know, cattails, or I'm not sure. Growing up, we had these kind of things. It's kind of interesting. There was a canal that ran behind the house, the Frying Current Canal, and then there was like offshoots, I guess, maybe, or maybe that was the waterways to bring the water to like the irrigation, because we always lived around like agriculture growing up, and so maybe it was just like a waterway of getting the water to wherever these growers needed it. And there would be bullfrogs out there and cattails, tons of cattails. So we used to like walking out in that area because it was just kind of a little offshoot right there behind the house. That was really fun. So anyway, I'm familiar with them, but this is chocolate, just brown. They're usually a little bit lighter color than this, but that's okay. So I'm using chocolate light. And again, since it's just a little small thing, you know, I'll take chocolate medium and maybe add a little darker something down here. And if you want to blend it back out, you can go back to chocolate light, but I like the way it looks, so I'll leave that. I'm just, you know, I only grabbed 2 colors of green. I have grass light and grass medium. Again, I'll use the light color. Oh, this is what's interesting. I don't know if this should be all green or green and pink. Let me see what they did here. Yeah, they did green and white in the image. You see that? So maybe I'll do green down here and I'll make the flower pink. Just down in here. Again, so even less green than I thought, and then of course I'll do that one. And then I'll go to green medium, grass medium. And I only use those 2 colors because I want it to be bright instead of like the green that the dark green would bring in. So I'm just doing this. And I'll do the same thing basically there, same thing with these leaves. And then as far as pinks, I got raspberry light and raspberry medium, which are, you know, we can also do the dark, but I'll just show you kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to brush this out here. Leave the very tips a little bit less colored. I'll do the same thing for these guys. I'm going to come in with the medium, which is a much deeper tone. Just put in the center, a little bit here and there around these edges. And literally I'm just like dabbing. I'm not doing anything too fancy. And then I'll just pull that color out. So I'll go back to the center and bring out to the tip. Again, I left the tip white just so that it could give you a variation of color just because it was white from before. And I'll do the same thing for this guy, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, and before I finish up, I'm just going to take this light sapphire and I'm going to go around everything. I don't really know where the dies are going to cut exactly. I can kind of see here. Actually, we can look at the die itself too. It looks like it cuts into the flowers or into this area. So all I'm going to do is just take this on the brush tip side and just color around the image. So when I use my die, it'll have a blue edge instead of just like having a white edge. Just another design option. I don't have to be too careful around there because it's just a black line, so I can just color in there. And then if I need to color in any more in here, which I know I will, I'll do that after we cut it out. But for now, I'm just going to go around this whole thing, again going in there. And pretty much just color this whole thing because it's going to trim some away. But since it's just a black line, it's not a big deal. Okay, I'm gonna go around the whole image and I'll be right back. I actually went ahead and colored that little void in there now because I don't think the die is gonna cut that away. So let me see. As far as looking in there, I'm trying to see what all... Oh, that's pretty good because the little holes that are there, you can see where the cattails should go. So that gives you a pretty good idea of where you're cutting. If you want to make an aperture, just run the die through, hinge it on a scrap piece of paper, and then you can look through the little scrap piece of paper to make sure you're in the spot that you want, but that looks pretty good. Oh, should have got some of this tape ready. I don't want this to move at all. And I'm going to run this through the marquee, and I will be right back. Okay. Don't damage my image. Make sure I'm getting this off carefully. There we go. And that delicate little neck area. Aww. Look at that. So pretty. So let me see what I want to do. Let's bring this back and this back. I'm going to put it there simply. I think I'm going to stamp my sentiment like in here, maybe just on the vellum. Is what I was thinking about doing. So let me look at that and see what stamping options I have, and I'll be right back. So yeah, I think I'll put her here, maybe popped up, maybe some little pearls or rhinestones or something, so maybe here. So let me bring this back. I got some stays on because I don't know, I've never really stamped on vellum, so I don't know what works best, but you know, stays on will stick to pretty much anything, so I'm going to use that. Yeah, okay. And then, let me see. I like this one. Wherever you go, may happiness follow. So sweet. I'm trying to think where I want to put that. Oh yeah, maybe we should do that. Put it down here. And then this can go up here somewhere. Sweet, okay. And a little stays on. It's just me, but stays on smells like maraschino cherries to me. I enjoy that, but don't recommend sitting here smelling that too much. All right, let's see here. Stays on is a very dry kind of ink though, so I might have to stamp it again. Let's not move too much. Oh wow, I like that. Okay, let me clean this off and I'll be right back. Okay, so we'll do this. I'm gonna glue this down a little bit. Now I'm gonna pop her up right here. So what I'm gonna do is put more glue behind that area, and then just a little bit in each dot, because this is vellum. This glue dries very clear, but you know. So I put the most like under the little body where I think I might put the body. That way it'll hold it down better. And I'm going to put some dimensional adhesives on the back of this, and I'll be right back. Oh, I was just testing it out and dimensionals already got stuck down. There you go. And, you know, she's a swan, so it's kind of like this, and these guys are over here, so just put her kind of going straight here. Really want to focus on that. So sweet. Look at that. And so to finish it off, like I said, I might add some little pearls or some little rhinestones. I also have this sheer ribbon, you know me. I'm going to make a little finger bow, which always starts off on top of your fingers, over and under your index, over and around your middle finger, back again. I'm going to try and not make this one so tight because I always want to fight with it to get off my fingers. Give yourself a good amount of ribbon here. I'm going to bring it up around over everything. Okay, so finish that loop. Go ahead, pass on top of everything up here. And now you've made this little crisscross here, this little section. And we're going to take this and loop it under that. Just under that loop that you just created. And too rough with it. So pretty. Okay, I think I'm still going to end up fighting with these to get them off, but there we go. They tighten up as you get a little, do that tightening there. And you know, however you want to use your bow, if you like it from this side where the ribbons come out, I usually go this way. So I will take a flame and singe the ends, and I'll be right back. Okay, and generally at this point I'll fire up my glue gun and place this wherever it is that I feel like it should go, which I really feel like it needs to go like right in here. Just a little something cute. Yeah, we can put it here, wherever it is that you like. There. Oh, maybe we'll go there. I don't know. We'll see. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thank you so much, Die Press, for sending these items for review. I'll have some images for you guys. Again, these are now available there on HSN, so the links are in the description box. And I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.